Good morning, it's me, Sierra, and it's been a while. Christopher is here with me. We just did the 5 a.m. workout at F45 La Jolla, and we're a bit dead.
Very dead.
So I wanted to update you guys. So I know I really recorded a lot of my last challenge. I did a lot of like vlogs regarding the last challenge, like how I eat and little mini workouts in between. My point is, I started a new challenge with F45. It's another 8-week challenge, and
I'm doing it this time.
Christopher's doing it with us. So hopefully we both do really well. We're holding each other accountable, which is a lot nicer because it's always easier to do something and stick with something when you have somebody doing it with you. So the last challenge, I lost 7 pounds. I gained a pound of muscle, and I lost like 4% body fat, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. But after the challenge, I kind of enjoyed myself. I didn't track or anything, and I was like, ooh, I probably gained some weight, or my body's probably changed a bit since the challenge. So when I did my body scan this time around, I was expecting it to be really maybe back to normal, back to what it was prior to me doing the challenge at all. And surprisingly, I hadn't gained any weight at all. I actually maintained the weight I had lost, but I had lost like 4 pounds of muscle, so that means I had gained body fat, which is not that big of a deal. Like, that's pretty natural, but it shows me that I can keep weight off, but obviously I want to be more muscular than fat. Like, I mean, to keep it pretty simple. I'm not saying like I'm a fat person or a big person, but it's just very easy to put on fat, and that's pretty much everyone. This time around, I'm going to be doing carb cycling again, but I'm going to be doing 4 days of high carbs and 3 days of high fat. So last time around I did 4 days of high fat, 3 days of high carb, and I'm just doing this to see if sorry, a truck's going by. I'm just doing this, it's probably still too loud. I'm just doing this to see if it changes the way I lose weight or the way I gain gain muscle. But yeah, I will continue to keep you updated. I might give you guys a physique update when I get home from work today. Obviously, I am at work in work clothes, so I will not be doing a physique update at work, but maybe when I get home, and maybe I'll do like a healthy meal. It's a high fat day for me and Chris, so we're doing burgers tonight without buns or anything. Yeah, so now that we're done, we have a bit before we have to go to work, so we're gonna go for a walk with Ted. Going for a walk. So I decided that obviously, like, if there's any guys that are watching this, maybe you want to know Chris's take on the challenge, because obviously I'm not a guy. My calorie intake will be different than his. This is Chris's insight.
Okay, so hi, I'm Chris. So I'm doing the challenge because mainly I was getting a little fluffy in the belly area, so I figured this would be a good way to, you know, lose some fluff. I know Sierra had a big body change when she did her challenge, so I was like, yeah, you know, I can do this. And so far, a week into it, and I'm supposed to be eating like 2,800 calories, so it's almost like I'm eating more than I normally do, but it's healthier. So healthy food some of it has lower calories, and eating a lot less candy and chips, and it's an adjustment. I really like it. I'm having a lot of fun. Definitely have a lot more energy, which is awesome. The goal is to gain weight, although lose belly fat. So it's been a lot of cardio and a lot of lifting, but so far so good. And you can see my shirt's 3 different colors, so it's working, hopefully.
So yeah, I've been packing Chris and my lunch, but I think the biggest difference between our lunches is I don't think I'm tracking his macros as much, so like we're not focused on a high carb or a high fat day for him. We're just trying to get, because he's really never eaten that way before, we're trying to get the most nutrient dense foods, but we're not necessarily caring where they're coming from. Obviously, we're trying to get a lot of protein, trying to get a decent amount of carbs, because that's how he's going to flourish in these workouts. And we're also trying to get him a lot of healthy fats. So where I'm trying to lose weight, I'm not really trying to lose weight, but I am in a calorie deficit. So I'm only at like 1,800 calories a day, while Chris is at 2,800 calories a day. So the way I'm getting him to get more calories in is I'm getting him more healthy fats. So I'll throw in like a little packet of avocado, or he's doing like two servings of peanut butter, which we only get the peanut butter that's made completely just peanuts. That's all. That's the only ingredient, because it's easy to find peanut butter with sugar and oil and salt. But yes, he's getting 4 servings of that, or 2 servings of that, which is 4 tablespoons, which is like 400 calories. So yeah, that's something to be mindful of. A little tip for my ladies. I've always been a very, very health conscientious person. Like, I've always tried to eat real whole foods with good nutrients, not overly processed. And I think I was always stumped, because I was like, why am I eating all these healthy foods, like quote unquote healthy foods, and not losing, or why do I feel like I've just plateaued? And once you start tracking, and this is why I'm a very big advocate of tracking, once you start tracking, you realize that like it's the portion sizes, a big component here. Like, you don't realize what a serving of peanut butter is when you aren't tracking. Like, I would literally sit there and be like, ooh, like peanut butter is healthy if I get the right kind, but it's very, very calorically dense. Same thing with avocado. Avocado toast is like, it's everything. But if you use a whole avocado, you're getting a huge calorically dense meal, especially if you're adding eggs on top and toast, and if you're adding any butter or anything else, that all adds up really quickly. If you are struggling with feeling like you've plateaued, or you feel like you're eating all the right things, I suggest tracking, because then you can really see like where you're at. And if you're still plateauing, or you still feel like you're struggling, I encourage you to email me, because it could be something like maybe your body has an intolerance to something, or maybe your body just thrives better on a higher carb diet, maybe it thrives more on a higher fat diet. Everybody's different, so I'm not saying you should eat like in carb cycling like I do, but if you're really stumped, I'll link my email down below, or I won't link my email, I'll type my email down below in the down bar. And if you're really confused, like, please reach out to me. I will help you as much as I can. I am no nutritionist or anything, but I do have a pretty good knowledge of what all of that is. We're gonna keep walking now, and then we're gonna get to work, and then I will update you guys after work. Okay guys, so I'm done with work for the day. I just got home, it's like 5 o'clock. I did a little bit of like lunch prep for tomorrow, like I just put things together so it'll be easy to grab and go tomorrow morning. But it's like 93 degrees at 5 o'clock. So Chris and I are gonna head to the pool really quickly, like probably not that long at all. I told you guys I was gonna give you a little physique update. Granted, this is after I've eaten all day, so this is not like my physique first thing in the morning, obviously. Duh, because I've been at work all day. But just to give you an idea of what I'm working with right now, and what hopefully I will be at the end of the challenge. So yeah, I have little baby arms. I would like to develop them a little bit more. My booty could be a little bit higher. I have a little bit of cellulite. I don't know if you can tell. A little bit of cellulite, but we all do. Really what I want to focus on is my core. I think that's where I personally hold the most weight, like right here. So I'm also gonna be doing a little bit of like ab stuff on the side, just because, I mean, that's the thing. You can pose yourself anyway. Like, I can look really good in a picture. However, this is my trouble area. I'm going to be working on it. So yeah, that is my physique. Little baby muscles, little baby triceps. I'm not too bloated right now, but so yeah, that's my physique. I'm not unhappy with it. I know I eat well, I know I work out every day, so I know I'm doing the right things. So I think that's really important to remember. You can't compare your bodies to what you see on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're seeing all of your pictures, like Pinterest. It's just going to depress you, and I think you need to know that you're beautiful and strong the way you are. I'm gonna go to the pool now because I'm literally like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating. And then maybe I'll show you a little bit of a nighttime routine on a work night, but I kind of already did some of the stuff. So maybe I'll show you what I'm having for dinner. I don't know, I've been off this game for a while, so. Okay, bye. All right guys, it's like almost 9 o'clock now. We got back from the pool and we ate dinner. We had just ground beef and we had grilled asparagus with that. We're getting ready for bed. Wow, sorry, I like can't even hold the camera. My arms are sore, and I actually feel like I kind of injured my knee today, so I'm gonna ice it and elevate it tonight. I've taken some Advil and ibuprofen, that's what I took. But yeah, that is what a normal night looks like for us. I didn't really film the whole evening, so if that's something you're interested in, then I can totally do that. But other than that, that is a day in the life at work with me and Christopher and Teddy. I know it's early to go to bed, it's 9 o'clock, but we wake up at 4, so we'll be up bright and early. If you want to follow along and see like daily progress videos about the challenge, I do post little mini clips on my Instagram story every single day, and my Instagram I will put like right there. But anyways, I will see y'all real soon. Good night.